Hey guys, and welcome to a bit of a different video for today. So I hope you guys did have a good Christmas and also got what you wanted for Christmas as well. Welcome to the first video since then, and today we're going to go through my all-time dream team of 11 players. So this is past and present, and first thing I want you guys to do is leave a comment down below with what team you go with. So we're going to start off here with the first player. It's going to be the goalkeeper, and I had a few options here. So first of all, we've got Buffon. We've also got a few goalkeepers like David Seaman, but the goalkeeper I went with was a German World Cup winning goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer. He is a fantastic goalkeeper. For example, his save against Arsenal in the Champions League this season, that is incredible. Like, how can you save that? It was a header, I think, from Giroud, and it was on target and to his other side as well, and he somehow saved it. Like, it blows my mind how good this guy is. Right now, Neuer's already rated 90, so it depends on how much he wins the next few years, because I think already he's one of the best goalkeepers who has ever existed. So right now it's 90 rated. I think he'll be around 91 or 92 rated in the future. And now moving on to the first of my defenders, and a player that I thought EA would have put on the game by now, and it's going to be the double World Cup winning right back, of course, Cafu from Brazil. So played for AS Roma, I think AC Milan as well. He's an incredible captain for Brazil, and like what he did, I've seen a few clips, so I haven't really watched too much of him, but from what I see, a lot of people, past players, have said that he's a right back they'll go for in their dream team. And there's a few competitors like maybe Philip Lahm, but I thought because he plays a lot now in the CDM position, I thought I'd go Cafu, but I think Lahm is as good as, if not even better than Cafu at right back. But thanks to his history Cafu has, he's won so many trophies, of course winning the World Cup as well. He has to start as a right back in my dream team. So now moving on to my defenders. We've got two Spanish defenders, both World Cup winners as well as Cafu, and we've got first Sergio Ramos and Puyol as my two centre backs. Not too sure if they like each other, but they're so great together. Obviously Puyol is a big beast at the back, and you got Sergio Ramos with his athletic abilities, incredible, the guy. And again, like Neuer, he's already just over halfway through his career, so he's got a long way to go, and I hope he goes on to win a lot more stuff with Madrid. So another fantastic defender. But for ratings, I think Cafu will be around maybe 89, 90 maybe. He's the best right back to have existed probably. Also got Puyol's an amazing defender for Barcelona, so I think around 90, maybe 89, I'm not too sure. And then finally Sergio Ramos, he's actually rated 87, and I think previous years he was closer to 90, but I'll go ahead and rate him as 89 as my legend card. That's what I think he was rated. And for the final place in my back four, you could not forget about this guy. It's of course the Italian legend Maldini. He won Champions Leagues, World Cups, so he won the Scudetto as well. He's a fantastic defender, and for me he's the best defender who has ever existed. So of course I can't really talk about Beckenbauer, I haven't really watched him play too much, but Maldini, especially in my generation, like maybe the last 2 or 3, he's been the best defender in my opinion. Currently got a legend card of 92 rated, and I just can't wait to use him in one of my future series, because there's a lot of Ultimate Team series stuff coming to their channels. So he's currently 90 rated, you can't argue with that rating, and as I said before, he's won everything there is to win basically in football as well. And like, I just can't wait to see how good his son is as well. Like, I think he's around about 16, 17, so soon enough you'll see how good his son was. I think his dad also was a league champion as well, so it'll be good to see if you can follow up in Maldini's footsteps. And now time for the 4 midfielders, and for me I think this was the hardest position to go for. There's so many great defensive, attacking, there's also wingers to consider as well. I'm going to start off with the Brazilian side of things. We've got a right midfielder who will link up with Cafu. It's going to be Ronaldinho, of course, playing for Barcelona, PSG. I don't think there's anyone who could hate him. Even Madrid fans, they clapped him or they gave him a standing ovation when he scored the 2 goals against them in the Bernabeu. So he's a fantastic player, as I said before. You can't dislike him, so that's why he is starting on the right side of my midfield. So next of all, we've got the 2 centre midfielders. We're going to start off with Zidane, of course, the French legend. He played in, I think, 3 World Cups in the end. He won 1. He was so close to winning a second in 2006, called his headbutt. I think if he'd not got sent off, he would have won that year. He was in fantastic form. It was his last ever game, and of course he ruined it by headbutting Materazzi. Personally, my favourite player of all time. I love the way he played, the way he could completely dance from defence as well. He's just absolutely fantastic, and he will be the first on my midfielders, or my centre midfielders. So we're going to move on to the second one now, and it's going to be Paul Scholes from Manchester United, a fantastic midfielder yet again. A lot of legends like Xavi. We've also got Zidane as well, who've said he's one of the best players they've seen, and probably even the best they've seen as well. And I can't see why not. Control a game, he can basically get a ball and hit it against a tree 5 times out of 5. You could maybe put a tree like yards and yards away. He would get a ball and kick it straight at the target. Like, it's like no one else has ever been like that, so that's why he makes it into the team. And of course he's won everything as well, like of course Zidane and Ronaldinho. So the final play in this midfield is going to be slightly, he would play centrally, but there's so many central players, so I've gone ahead and used Iniesta as the final player. So again, he's won the Euros, he's won the World Cup, he's won the Champions League a few times, he's won the league countless amount of times, but he's going to start on the left hand side. He would have started in the centre, but there's so much competition, and of course he can play as a left midfielder as well. Now moving on to the final position in the team, got two strikers coming up, and in my opinion the two best players of all time. So of course you could argue Maradona and Pele, and even maybe Cruyff are up there as the best player ever to existed, but because I haven't watched much of them, as I said before, I've got to go ahead with the best two players in my opinion of all time. That is of course Messi and of course Cristiano Ronaldo. So it's interesting, of course they're not out and out strikers, but I think with the goals they've scored, the trophies they won as well, they have to start in this team. And I couldn't like get rid of Ronaldinho or Iniesta, so I've gone ahead and used Messi and Ronaldo as my two strikers. And I'm not going to say who is better because that's an endless argument. In my opinion, I do prefer Messi, but at the same time, when Ronaldo scores a goal or does anything, I still like it because he's, even though he's arrogant, he's still a likeable footballer as well, in my opinion. But Messi, for me, is my favourite player right now. He does everything he can do. He can dribble past the whole team. He can do whatever he wants, so that's why he makes it into the team. And they were probably the first two players I put into the team. Like they're the best players ever, in my opinion. To finish off, guys, I've got a few more players that I think could have made the team, but I've got other players that I probably would prefer. So on this left-hand side of my computer, I've got Cruyff, I've got Pogba, Ronaldo, Ibrahimovic as well, who are all great players. And also Makelele is a player that doesn't get recognition. I don't like. He should get more, in my opinion. Like, he basically invented the CDM position. Like, he's a fantastic player, and like, that's why players like Zidane speak so highly of him. He's so good for the like to have behind you. Like, if you lose the ball, he's there and he gets the ball back. So also him, Steven Gerrard as well is absolutely fantastic player, and he was close between him and Scholes. I know a lot of people prefer Gerrard, a lot of people prefer Scholes, but for me I had to go Scholes purely I think because he's won more. That's why I went with him. And I don't know, maybe defensively wise, I'm not too sure. But anyway, he will be another sub. And finally, Maradona and Pele. I could not forget about them, but again, I didn't really make my first team. So that is basically going to be in the video. And you might have also got a few clues from this video about the new series starting next weekend. So I just can't wait to start it. Like, there's going to be a few more videos this week, in the upcoming week, about what's happening with this new series. But I'm not going to reveal too much. You'll find out this week, as I said. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, remember to smash a like on the video. Let me know about the new microphone quality as well. And I don't know if it's the best setting possible, but I will work with it, and let me know what you thought of it down below. And as I said before, let me know about what you would put in your dream team, so past and present. Even if you want to do a past team or even a present team, let me know in the comments down below. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with another new video.